Need we say more? Welcome into Studio G. Joel, what you got there?
See what I got there. Come on, Taylor. Come on now.
Show us what you got there.
We got the logo right here.
Okay.
I
got buzzing right now.
I'm going, man. We delivered tonight. That's what I'm talking about, fellas.
Look, he's using the word we. That's what happens.
That's the only time I'm going to do a rivalry
That's
day.
fair. We are giving out game balls at the end, but you can hang out with this ball the rest of the show. We waited all day for the game of the day in the ACC, and I promise you it delivered. Number 4 Duke at number 14 Carolina. Top 15 showdown. Old friends Caleb Wilson and Cam Boozer going toe-to-toe. Duke got off to a fast start, though, Joel, in enemy territory.
Yeah, they do such a great job of spacing you out, and you see that cut there. They had 18 points there in that first half in the paint.
Then here comes Caleb Wilson. 3 from the top of the key. It's a one-possession game, but Duke takes control again. Under 2 to go in the half. Up 8. Cam Boozer from the corner of the logo of Carolina. Duke takes a 41-29 lead into halftime. Adjustments, though, clearly made by Carolina at halftime, Luke.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on what you did in the first half, picking up foul trouble with those front court guys. In the second half, they kept the pressure on the rim and continued to attack.
But there, a minute later, Cam Boozer coast to coast. Duke back up double digits. Under 15 to go. Carolina down 7. Derek Dixon, Jaron Stevenson lays it in. Heels within 5. 1 minute later, a response. Dame Sarr, steal. He passes it up to who else? Cam Boozer for the jam. His first experience in this rivalry, and Duke's up 9 again. Under 6 to play. Caleb Wilson to Dixon for 3.
Big time shot.
Carolina down 62-58. Under 4 to play. It's a 4-point game. Off the missed 3. Cam Boozer gets the board and the putback. Duke back up 66-60. Carolina fighting back. Derek Dixon. Deep three-pointer. That's money. It's a 3-point game, y'all.
Pay attention to that 3. Who was that 3 right in front of Cam Boozer?
All right, there's another one. Henry Vasar, all 13 of his points coming in the second half. We're tied at 68. Then the shot of the day.
Boozer.
To Seth Trimble. Wide open at the buzzer. You think it's over because the court is stormed, but after further review, got to put 0.4 seconds back on the clock.
Want to do it again.
Come on.
So the inbounds pass is bobbled by Isaiah Evans, and that's your ball game. They storm the court again. Carolina wins it 71-68. They come back from behind, trailed by double digits, and it did not matter. The man on campus tonight with 16 points, one Seth Trimble. He talks about the look he had on that game-winning shot.
Work on that every day. They crowded in. Simple as that, knocked down the shot.
What was your reaction when it went in?
Disbelief, we had to get Duke. It's a rivalry. We got to get them the belt. We got to give them that belt. We got to give them that belt.
You've been a part of this one before. It's been 700 days since you guys beat Duke. What does this one mean?
It means everything. They whooped us last year. Flat out simple. They whooped us in every way possible. I made sure that they made sure that this game was for the University of North Carolina. Coach Davis, he did a really good job of saying that for us. But this game was for the D. It's for the University of North Carolina.
It wasn't hard for you to find motivation either. You talked about the recruitment and everything heading into this week. What does this feel like to knock them off?
It feels great, but it's always on to the next. I wanted to be a legend. Kept helping me with the baby winner. Boy, how we get, baby. The best freshman I've seen in a long time.
What do you think Franklin Street looks like right now? May I even ask?
Nuts.
Where are they at, Joel?
Oh, it's Franklin Street all the way, baby. All the way.
Yeah, they're tearing down the light post
If
tonight.
we leave now, we might be able to catch them before they shut it down.
We might be able to make it.
The sun may be coming up, yeah, but the party will still be on. All right, simply put, what changed for Carolina in the second half? They trailed by a dozen at halftime.
Well, I thought defensively they did a great job there in the second half, especially down the stretch. They went on a 9-0 run, keeping Duke from scoring any points there in the last 2:30 of the game. And that's really hard to do. And I thought they buckled down, but then offensively, being able to knock down big-time shots, and Henry Vasar kind of got it going for Carolina there in that second half, but then Derek Dixon at the end of the game, he did it against Kentucky. That was his come-out moment. He did it again in this game.
I also thought their attention to detail on the defensive end was really strong. If you're going to give something up, letting Malik Brown shoot some jump shots, really focusing on Cam Boozer, not letting him be the one to beat you, because so many times this year Cam Boozer has delivered. He played a great game,
yes,
but down the stretch, It was the attention to detail with UNC on the defensive end that delivered them a win.
And a lot of these guys for Carolina woke up in the second half, but in the first half, it was the Caleb Wilson show. He had 17 of his 23 in the first half alone and kept Carolina in the game for some stints there in the first half. What did you think of his first appearance in this great rivalry?
Just for a freshman to say, put it on my shoulders, I'm going to step up. I know we're not playing well, but I'm going to will our team back into this game. Some of the shots he hit, the footwork, absolutely incredible, working out on the block. You know he's going to play hard. He's going to give you some defense and just highlight real stuff. But in the first half, just having that will, that is why you look at him and say, man, this guy's going to be a great player at the next level for a very long time. It's almost like an internal thing where he just has that it factor.
Yeah, he does. All right, we are lucky enough to sit next to a Carolina legend all the time. And now Seth Trimble can be in that category after that game winner. But how about the story for him? This is a 4-year guy there in Chapel Hill. He had chances to leave, returned every time. He hurt his arm earlier in the year, missed several games, and now here he is shooting that game winner for the Heels.
Yeah, it's just mental toughness, and Coach Williams always used this with me, and I don't throw it out a lot, but he's a tough little nut.
Yeah.
Because he has stuck through all of this, hard decisions. You know, you got all these different options. You decide to come back, and these are the moments that you come back for. So hats off to him, and it's a testimony to his work. Luke knows it. It's hard being on this level. You got so much noise around you. For him to come out and be able to have this big-time moment to put in his journal and his playbook as he leaves Carolina this year is he's always going to look back on this moment. These are the moments why you come and play college basketball.
Yeah, this is what college athletics is all about. Nights like tonight. And you already noted that 9-0 run there late for Carolina to end the game. Held Duke without a field goal, missing all 3 layups, and Carolina was perfect from the field. All 3 makes from beyond the arc, including that Seth Trimble game winner. And that is going to be on replay at least a billion times tonight and beyond. You're going to see it in every montage when we talk about this game from here on out. So, guys, I need you two now over at the touchscreen to break down what you saw on that game-winning bucket. All
right, let's take a look here. A couple things on this, even from inception, right? You're going to see an Iverson cut coming across. You're going to see kind of the start of this play, and then we're going to break down a few aspects. But the one thing I will tell you, we already know who hits the shot. Check out Seth Trimble right here. He's on the opposite side of the floor. So this is the Iverson cut, right? He passes it in, and this Iverson cut coming across the top there is what we're going to look at first. You see, freshman has the ball, right?
Yep.
And this is an option, Joel. You see this as a point guard. They're basically saying, Derek Dixon, go make us a play. You can use this screen going either direction.
Yeah, and that's what he did. He came off of this screen here, and he kind of, hesitates a little bit, but then he sees that Booz is too close, and he has the quickness to be able to get past him. And that Iverson cut that you noted opened up all this space that created that room for Derek Dixon to drive.
And Derek Dixon, clutch coming down the stretch in this game. So him being able to hit shots, that is why Boozer's all the way out there. And you see the paint's open, but this drive by the freshman right here, as the defense collapses, you see everybody going to the ball. And then my man, Seth Trimble over there. He couldn't have been more wide open, Joe.
Wide open. I mean, what a great pass. You got hands in the air. Derek Dixon, that size, being able to see over the defense for a great pass. But, Luke, this is what I want to point out.
You want to check out the end of this, Joe?
Yeah, let's check out the end of it. Let's break this down right here. Just this scene right here. Right. Give me something I can highlight.
Go ahead. What do you see over there?
Security. We got to get Theo Pinson off the floor. We
what is happening?
He's getting past seats to get on the floor. It's time left on it. We got to get him off.
And who's right behind him, trailing? Is that JJ right there,
too?
JJ,
yeah. He's a little poised back there. That's always been him. But Theo, we got to get him off the court.
He looks like he's going to the handshake line. Well, shout out Chris Budden right here.
Shout out Chris.
Doing her thing, looking good in the red.
Oh, yeah.
And then this one right here. You see who's in the victory pose, right?
The all-time. Look at that sweater, man.
Man, that sweater's been around a long, long time. Wicked Wanda, Coach Roy Williams enjoying this incredible, incredible moment. I got to tell you, this one here is going in the history books, Taylor.